How's it going today, guys? This is Upside Down Ace, and we are on episode 6 of the Ultimate Challenge series. Wow, episode 6. I could probably, organize these into seasons and sell them on DVD and make money. Maybe. Anyway, on to the challenge. This was submitted by FIFA Flex 1. He said race the Bugatti Veyron against the Shelby Ultimate Aero, and he didn't give me a track, so I decided to just put this on Le Mans because these two cars were designed for one thing only: top speed. They both are producing over 1,000 horsepower, although there's a huge difference in the weight. The Bugatti weighs over 2 tons, and the Shelby Ultimate Aero is just over 1 ton. And you might be asking yourself, what is all that extra weight on the Bugatti doing? Well, really, it's all the luxuries that are built into the Veyron. I mean, this thing is not just a stripped-out, hardcore version. This is not like a McLaren F1. This is supposed to be like your luxury car that has 1,000 horsepower in case you ever feel like using it. And the Ultimate Aero is pretty much the exact opposite. The Ultimate Aero, developed by Shelby, was really just designed to take the top speed title back into America. And you can really tell the difference here, especially in the price range. I mean, the Ultimate Aero costs like $400,000 and the Bugatti is like $1 million. And it's all because of that sophistication, that's a hard word to say, that's built into the Bugatti. You know, we have all that air conditioning and all the other luxuries that the Shelby is lacking. Now, I did notice that extra 300 horsepower did significantly help the Shelby out on these straights, but as you can see, none of us broke early enough for this first turn, and I think it kind of shows like a proof of concept of why these cars are just absolutely obnoxious. We never really get to see our top speed unless you're on an extremely long straight, like 5 miles or more, and then even then, when you get there, you have to have another 3 miles to slow down. So it's really a little pointless putting in all this power into a car, except for, bragging rights. And I struggled with these Ultimate Aeros being just absolute loony cars. They kept ramming into me, even though I felt like I was braking early enough for the turns. They were apparently just wanted to ram into the wall behind it, and they just ran into me in the process. Now, I don't normally mention what my runner-up top comments were in my video, but this one was pretty funny. It was submitted by Make Sandwich Woman, and he simply said, "Your mom is a wet time." And if you watched my other Ultimate Challenge video from last week, you would know why he said that, and it was pretty funny. It's one of the best your mom jokes I've heard in a while. Now, I want to talk about supercars, because, we're talking about supercars now. What is your guys' favorite supercar? What is that one supercar that you have hanging up on your wall, or that you think about all the time, and you're just like, yes, I want that car. If someone came up to you and said, you can have any car in the world, what would it be? For me, it would have to be the Mercedes SLS, only because I have a 4-foot long poster on my wall of the SLS. And the reason being is the SLS it's not necessarily a supercar built for the track. It was just like a supercar built for cruising. It's more of a GT car, if you know what I mean. It's got a huge engine in the front, these big, huge doors, and these massive tires, and decently sized trunks, even though the trunk's not that important. I just love it because it is just this obnoxiously loud, naturally aspirated V8. And that is really what Mercedes AMG series is all about. Now, my other favorite supercar is probably the F40 by Ferrari, because it was this was the car that set the performance benchmark. It was one of those two cars that breached that 200 mile an hour mark. The other one was the 959, and it was just so cool because there was nothing in the way of you driving. It was just you and the car. There was no electronic assistance or anything like that, and it was just really nice. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys prefer all that traction control and stability control and, sat-nav and stuff like that? Do you want that in your car? Or do you just want a car that has a chassis and an engine and 4 tires and a steering wheel? You don't care what the rest of it looks like as long as it goes fast. I don't know. I've always kind of preferred that performance aspect, but then again, comfort is nice too. But, the Bugatti does both. You just need $1 million, right? No big deal. I mean, anybody can get $1 million. You just win the lottery, right? So comment below with what your favorite supercar is. And there you go. I managed to win this Ultimate Challenge. It was really fun. And if you're interested in participating in the next Ultimate Challenge, comment below with the car you want me to drive, the car you want the computers to drive, and the track. Don't forget the track. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.